The new Lamborghini Revuelto has a very special angry button. Look what happens when you press it. Boop! Let's start off this video by talking about the design of the new Revuelto. Got the owner here. Probably recognise him.
Hey, Matt.
Hello, Yianni. So first off, we've got a load of stickers on the car. Why?
Yiannimize Grand Tour, London to Marbella. Some crazy cars. We're gonna have some fun.
So this is your version of the Gumball Rally, really, isn't it?
Theoretically, yeah.
Do you know what? I actually quite like it with the stickers on it.
It's cool.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the kind of radio-controlled cars I was into as a kid.
Yep.
We'll get more into that in a moment. But first of all, let's talk about the design. So first time I saw the Revuelto, actually in person next to me was Tommy's that I drag raced. Yours looks better. Why do you think that is?
Colour, maybe?
Colour. So it works really well in white. So this is a pearl white, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the Bull on white colour, so it's like a 3-stage pearl.
And how much did that cost?
I think it was 15 grand.
Okay. Ow. Right, it should look better then. Whereas Tommy's is just a wrap, right, what he's done to his.
Yeah, so his car's green
Yeah.
on the outside, but obviously he wrapped it in like the purple.
Is that green standard that he's got?
It was like a pre-spec car, so I spec'd mine specifically. Tommy got a very early car because it was like a pre-spec, so he's happy to get it.
Okay, so you've got carbon and stuff here on the front, very big air vents which obviously feed into the radiators for the V12. So is all this carbon here standard?
No, it's extras. You just add everything on top.
So
I think the car basic is like 450, and then I started adding and adding and adding. Do you want to know what it cost?
It was about $500,000, right?
558.
So you added over £100,000 in extras, of which these carbon bits are some of the extras, but you don't know the exact cost for this. You were just
I don't know
ticking
the exact cost, but you got carbon, and obviously then you got the drive assist and things like that. And
Okay.
this is my baby. I had a Gallardo in 2006, and that is why I ordered it in the white, so I uniformed it. So it's a throwback.
Okay, carbon on here, that's not standard, that's extra as well. It does work though, doesn't it? The white really brings out the carbon
Yeah.
and the black elements. Let's move down the side. Obviously this part of the design harks back to the Cyan, doesn't it?
Yep.
Do you prefer the look of the front end of this compared to your Aventador?
I think I had 5 Aventadors,
Yeah.
but this is special.
One thing that I think really works on your car, the white wheels against the pearl white.
You like that?
Like, honestly, transformed it, because I know you were looking at black wheels, and black wheels just hide the wheels. Were they extra as well?
They didn't do a white wheel.
What?
So I ordered the wheel in gloss black, and then I painted them white.
Are they doing them now in white?
No,
They're not going to do them I bet they do them at factory, because honestly, and this comes back to the radio controlled car thing again, stickers on the tyres, white stickers.
It's really weird that you like the white wheels, because a lot of people hate it.
They're wrong.
And they said when you see it in real life, it actually looks a lot better. You're wrong. Matt Watson said you're wrong.
Okay, moving down the side, a bit like my GT3 RS, you've got like vents here for like airflow and stuff like
Right,
that.
so I could have ordered that in carbon.
Yeah.
But I didn't want it to break the side up to have like the big black there, so I ordered it in white. So it saved me some money.
But you had carbon here. This is not standard to be carbon, it would be body colour normally.
I believe so, yeah.
You don't know, do you? Just
I don't know.
I saw his specking video and someone's just telling him to tick boxes and he's just ticking boxes. Let's move down here. Massive vents here, obviously, because yes, it is a plug-in hybrid, but you've got a massive V12 engine and we'll get round to that in a moment. So once again, these bits here, this is all extra in carbon.
I believe so. I don't think you really get much carbon on the outside. So a lot
Really?
of the carbon was spec'd.
But the body panels are actually carbon, aren't
Please
they,
don't do
underneath?
that.
It's carbon, it's fine.
Yeah, and obviously that's the petrol cap. That's not the hybrid plug-in.
Right, yeah, we'll get to the hybrid plug-in in a moment. Let's go to the back, because this is interesting. So this is where your number plate design actually really works. In fact, the one on the front, it's been specifically designed for you by your friend, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it just fits into the angles of the bodywork. Really mean, nice, huge exhaust, completely real. 2 exhaust pipes on each side here. Real diffuser, actually doing a job, because do you know the top speed of this car?
No.
This is the top speed. So over 200 miles an hour, right? So you've got the spoiler extended. It looks better with it extended than flush, I think. Can you just drive around with it extended?
It drops down eventually when you hit a certain speed. So
Oh.
obviously it goes up and down based on your speed, but I can put it up when I'm parked and if I'm poodling around. But the minute you hit a certain speed, it would just...
So generally then, when you're parking, do you make sure your spoiler's up?
No, not really. I've done it today because you're here.
Okay. One thing that really concerned me about this car when I first saw it, like the exposed engine. Now I love the idea of it,
Yeah.
and it's great to be able to see like the rocker covers, powder coated, and the V12 badging. But rain. Who leaves their bonnet open? I mean, no one leaves their bonnet open, do they? Why?
I did ask Lamborghini about that, and they were like, don't worry, it's not a problem. Whether you jet wash it, whether it rains, it is fully sealed. Nothing is leaking into the engine.
But still, do you know what I mean? I'm still weirded out by it.
Rather than having like the glass panel
Yeah.
over it. I think but it's
No,
more
it's better.
exposed.
Yeah,
It's nicer.
It is nicer, but I don't know. Like, what's getting in all around those, like,
Doesn't matter,
exhaust
it's
covers?
sealed. It's sealed.
They're going to rust. And all these bits, like all these electrical connections here, that's all going to get water in
I've got
there.
a 5-year warranty. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Should we check out the inside? It feels very much like the Aventador, but they've definitely moved the game on, so slightly more modern. Obviously, you had screens, a digital driver's display before in the Aventador, but it was much lower def. This is sharper.
Yep.
And being the hybrid, you've got loads of different screens depending on your driver modes and stuff. Got to say, once again, good choice on the spec.
I like the interior.
Yeah, it works really well, doesn't it, with the outside. I like a light interior, always do.
Yep.
Problem with the light interior is if you have a light dash, it just reflects like crazy. So like having black up there and like the black elements just all ties in nicely. You know, it feels like an expensive car. I mean, it is expensive though, right?
It should do, shouldn't it?
Yeah. So here on the inside, is this carbon? Is this standard or was that extra as well?
I think the matte carbon is standard. So where I put carbon here, I know you could have had the cluster in carbon and the paddles, which I didn't do because it was just ridiculously overpriced.
And I quite like the feel of the metal paddle.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, so why would you? You got a little screen there.
Yes,
for the passenger display. That must be extra, right?
I don't know, actually.
Dude.
I spec'd this car a year ago.
But still, you should know what you've spent extra on, surely.
I just spec what I need to spec what I wanted, and I'm just like, okay, I'll pay for the car and I'll have it.
Well, we're very different, yes. Okay, right, so Alcantara roof lining is lovely, and this stitching once again ties in with the black and white two-tone going
That's
on
an
the seats.
extra.
So you know that's an extra.
That's an extra.
So maybe these other bits aren't extra because otherwise you would know. But that works really well. Apparently, Mark McCann's got one of these, hasn't he? But he forgot to do that bit, and he's regretting it.
Sorry, Mark.
Poor Mark. Sorry, Mark. How are you finding living with it?
I love it.
Yeah.
However, I'm 6'1", just over.
Well, you just move your seat, right?
Yeah, you can't move the seat. You can't
Why
move
the seat? The seats don't
No,
work?
stop doing that. I've taken a fuse out of both my front seats. Because Lambo have got an issue at the moment that every time you get in and out of the car, the seat moves and it doesn't go back to the original position. You can tilt the seat back here, but when you do the base, as you're bringing it back, if you bring the base back too far, it pushes the back seat forward.
So you end up like that?
Yeah, and it used to just drive me mad.
Good for your back.
Yeah, exactly. It's driving me mad. So I was just like, you know what, I'm going to put them to the maximum and then take the fuses out.
Wait a minute. This is the maximum.
Yeah.
This is like how I would have it.
I know.
And I've got really short legs.
I know. I know.
And you're about to go on this massive drive, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
You got into my Audi R8 Spider, and that's terrible.
Yeah.
This is much better.
Mate, but look at the passenger side. The passenger seat goes further back than the driver's.
But that doesn't make sense because the bulkhead's in the same place.
I know. That's something that I don't like. I'm not happy about.
And that's a big thing, actually, in a car, you know, how comfortable you can get.
But I know there is going to be a big software update where the seat is not going to do that, and then it should go back further, but not in time for the tour. So.
And you're not going to be able to alter exactly how far it can go back, I'm sure. I think this is it.
Yeah.
Mate. Right. So it looks like his back ain't great.
Well, I'm sitting here on my big hunches. Yeah, go on.
Right.
Go on.
So some other things. Nice steering wheel.
Really nice.
Very easily laid out.
Yeah.
I don't like having the windscreen wipers on there or the indicators. Do you? You'd much rather have stalks, right?
Yeah, but it looks nicer.
It does look nicer, but it's freaking pain. At least they're actual physical buttons rather than touch sensitive like in a blooming Tesla. And then behind the steering wheel, there's like braille.
There's buttons.
What am I reading? You paid too much for it. That's what it's saying. On the back.
So on this side it's the volume. Okay, on that side you can change like the screen on the left, like in here. Screen.
Right, I have this screen here. Right, so the volume there. So actually, where is the volume on the
bottom right?
Oh, there it is. So it's a touch. So that's a bit of a faff, isn't it? How do you find the infotainment system?
Slow.
Yeah, you're not comfortable there, are you, mate?
Yeah, because I'm on my feet, so wait a second.
Shall we give him a moment? Let him stretch it out. Stretch it out. So that's a bit of a faff. What about see? In all my reviews, I like to do a bottle test where I can see the different places I can store a water bottle. Is that where you keep your water bottle?
Do that. Put it here, right there, mate. You can put it behind you, just don't go fast.
What? And how many horsepower you got?
Just about 1,000 and something.
Okay, right. That's not going to work. Where's the cup holders?
No cup holders. Let me get £558,000. It doesn't have cup holders.
Right, so no cup holders. Okay, so
I think you can order cup holders, but I'm sure I didn't expect that because I didn't want it. Right, so it's the Yiannimize Grand Tour, and you would have seen in Matt's video the review of my car, and we were looking and we were like, oh my God, it hasn't got any cup holders or anything like that. Me and Matt messed up. Check this out. Bam! Cup holders. £558,000 car, and yes, we have cup holders, and not just one, we have two. And then look, you take them away, do that, do this. And you know what the most disappointing thing is? That is very Porsche style. So Matt, you should have known that. Anyway, back to the video. Ah, that's better.
Is this like wireless charging for your mobile phone here? Looks like it should be, is it not?
When you put the charger, when you plug the charger in, it does.
So you have to use the, okay, you have to use the USB.
It's not a BMW, mate.
It's an Audi, isn't it? So you do have a glove box.
Yeah.
And you've got some bits in it. So these are spares for your tyres.
Yeah, just in case I lose any on the tour.
Okay, I'm not going to put those back in. And some other bits and pieces. We won't delve too deeply in there.
So that's for my mum. I'm Greek, so it protects me.
Okay. Right, so is that like I would have a tracker? You have one of those?
You're such an idiot. I've got a tracker.
Okay.
Okay, because you're English, you don't know, you've got no idea about culture.
No, we're not. What do you mean, superstitions?
Depends how you look at it.
Okay. Right, do you know what I think we need to do? We need to get an avid drive of this thing. Want to sell your car quickly, easily, and for a fair price? Then head to Carwow to have over 4,000 trusted dealers ready to bid on it in an online auction. First, enter your car's registration to get an instant approximate valuation. Then, if you want to proceed, give us some more details and upload some photos, and we'll help you set a fair reserve price for your car. That's the minimum amount you'd be happy to sell it for. Once you've done that, we'll enter your car into an online auction. When the auction's over, we'll let you know the result, and the dealer with the winning bid will be in touch to arrange easy payment and free collection of your car. 93% of sellers surveyed said they got the price they expected or more through Carwow. The best bit is, it's completely free! I put a link in the description of this video and the pinned comment to take you directly to Carwow, where over 4,000 dealers are ready to bid on your car. Or you can just click on the pop-out banner that should be appearing in the top right-hand corner of the screen now. Alternatively, just Google "Help Me Carwow" and we will help you sell your car quickly, easily, and for a fair price. On with the video. Now, rather than doing the normal journalist thing, which would be to go away to Wales for a few days in it, trying really twisty roads, no Lamborghini Revuelto driver is doing that, so you're going to drive it like a proper Lamborghini owner would drive the car. You're going to have to direct me on what would be a normal route that you mainly use this car on. So let's start it up. On brake. Start. It's going to go into electric only mode. Correct, right?
Yeah, if you do the right paddle, you'll hear it go into electric mode. Hear it.
Yeah, that's good. Passenger airbag on, good as well. So we're good to go. So this is the weirdest thing about driving this car after coming from, whoops, oh, wait a minute. The brakes ain't very nice, are they? A bit grabby.
Are you really going to go?
You didn't think I'd make it round there, did you?
Okay.
I didn't know that I would. Hasn't it got front parking sensors?
Yes.
They didn't work.
That's actually true. Why don't they come on?
They didn't come on. Ah, what's that? What was that?
Park sensors.
Can I go over this?
Yes, you can go over this, but when you get there, you need to put lift up.
I'm really nervous because the visibility isn't great. It's strange that there's no engine, but it is allowing me to concentrate a bit more. Parking sensors are now working. The brakes are really grabby, aren't they? Don't you find that at slow speeds they're like really, really bad? You know why that is, don't you?
Go on.
It's because of the hybrid system. So some of the braking at first is like regen, so it's trying to blend it. Lift is here.
Yeah, push the button and then wait. Okay, now you can go, yeah.
Is that standard? It should be.
I believe so, yeah.
It's not actually standard on my
perfect,
Porsche,
yeah.
you know, you have to pay extra for it. And it'll automatically go down when I go a bit quicker. Whoa, turning circle's not great. Oh no, imagine if I hit a micro. Imagine how much that would cost to fix
Just
that
push
micro.
the button, it'll go back down.
Okay.
I don't know why I signed up for this.
Do you know what? Straight away from the get-go, for a supercar, the suspension is pretty comfy, isn't it?
Yeah, so you know you've got soft and hard dampeners there.
Are you hard or soft right now? Before you answer that, let's just check out the manoeuvrability. So let's do.
Oh my God, not in this roundabout.
It's got rear axle steering.
You got to skip there.
Where? Oh yeah. Was that Asheville? Was it? Do you reckon I'll get round here?
Go on.
Look. I'm sure it's got rear axle steering. That is more manoeuvrable than the Aventador was, surely.
Yeah. I'm very nervous, I can't lie.
But this is how you drive the car, right? You drive it in this environment.
Yes, every day. So this we've just left Yiannimize, so that's where I work.
And when you drive it, are you in electric only mode like I am?
I like electric only mode, so it depends how I'm feeling, my mood. Obviously you can't do that many miles in electric only mode.
One of the things is if you're doing short journeys and you've got something like a big V12, you don't want it necessarily running because you're going to heat cycle the engine, which isn't good for it. Mm-hmm. Do you ever think about things like that or not?
I actually do not.
Okay, so Lamborghini owners don't think about that, so it's irrelevant.
Do you want to look at the dampener thing? So where that is, this here, you can turn it left and right.
Okay.
So look, soft.
Oh, I think I was soft already. It feels hard. I like it hard sometimes. Hard's still not bad though, is it?
We haven't gone anywhere yet in hard. So there you can see
there
the
we go. It's a
difference
bit
now.
hard, isn't it? Yeah.
That's it.
But in soft,
it is nice. And to be fair, Lambo never had that in any of the cars.
that is actually really good. Like the body feels stiff, but the suspension is compliant, which is what you want. And it has that slight to it, which is satisfying and feels expensive. How do you find the visibility? So the door mirrors are all right, actually.
The visibility is fine, to be fair.
The view forward's actually all right because you've got quite a steeply raked nose. View out the back is minimal. Aren't you more tempted to take another car like the Urus?
So I bring it in if I need to film with it or if I'm doing something with it, but it's a waste to do this journey.
So when do you actually drive it properly, or do you never really drive it properly? Do you go, all right, do you know what, I'm going to go out Saturday, I'm just going to get my Revuelto, I'm going to head off, find some decent roads, or are you not that guy?
I'm not really that guy. I'll do a tour. So obviously we've got the tour, so that's, you're going to hit some great roads driving through Monaco, Barcelona, Madrid, Marbella, etc. I take this car a lot to Hatfield, which is where Lamborghini is. So and it's quite near my house. So I'm happy to do that. Yeah, on the A1, lovely.
I totally get it, right, because I've got a car that is designed really for a track, and everyone's saying, mate, you've got to track your car, otherwise it's pointless. But I still get thrills from my GT3 RS just driving it at moderate speeds, like the feel of the paddle shifters and the sensations you get through the steering wheel, the noise of the engine. Now, I haven't even experienced the engine in this, so let's get it on. Oh yeah. Oh no.
No, it's fine. It's just telling you only E mode's possible while the engine's warming up. So you still got E on the dash.
Right.
And that E will disappear in about 8-9 seconds.
So it's still running in electric only mode, so I've not got power from the petrol motor yet, but I'll get it in a sec. It's all right in E mode, isn't it?
It's lovely in E mode.
It's like a little run around.
There you go, you're in.
And now we've got power, haven't we? We've got 1,000 horsepower now.
Just over, isn't it? That's it. So for me as well, look, you see your charge now is quite low.
Yeah, so it's going to charge it, isn't it?
No, you have to put it to recharge. On your top right dongle, or toggle, whatever you're with it, is turn it left. Yeah, that's it. Now you see bottom right, it says recharge.
Okay. Do you know what? Actually, it's quite easy to drive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely easier and less of a pain than the Aventador SV.
I hated my SV. It was just too much drama, changing gear and this, that and the other.
It's quite funny the way it doesn't feel like it's got 1,000 horsepower. I don't mean that in a bad way, it's like in a good way. You don't feel like, oh my God, I've got 1,000 horsepower. I remember driving a Toyota Supra Mark IV, someone had tuned it up to 1,000 horsepower, and I was frightened of it because it didn't have 1,000 horsepower until this point where the turbo really spooled up, and then it all of a sudden did.
Was that on the road or was that racing?
On the road. Whereas this, it's totally like easy to drive, predictable, isn't it? And when you do put your foot down a little bit, you get that. And I've got to say this, we may well have drag raced Tommy's Revuelto against an SF90. And the SF90, in that instance, probably most instances, is the quicker car. But it's not that much of a difference. And do you know what, I'll take that for having the naturally aspirated V12 over a turbocharged V8.
Same. So don't forget, you're running at the moment in sport mode, you're in recharge mode, you're not in performance, so you're not at full power at the moment.
Yeah, so let's do that.
Flick that into Corsa, top left one, go across, and then flick the right one.
I feel like I'm twiddling someone's nipples.
Right, you're still not in Corsa,
you know
go across one. That's it, right, now you're in Corsa.
Twiddling nipples.
Twist the right one.
Twist the right one?
Just the right one.
Which way?
No, top one to right.
Come on.
Okay, now you're in performance mode and you're in Corsa.
Oh, that's better. Oh, yes. That's more like it, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
It's the first time I've ever been passenger in my own car.
Can you separate out being in Corsa and go into like softer dampers? So if I turn this, can I go?
You should still be in soft, yeah.
Yes, it's good that you can do that.
Yeah.
Right, another mini roundabout.
No, this ain't a normal roundabout. Please don't do this one. If you remember last time when we done the Range Rover, you done that roundabout over there.
Don't you want to do this one?
Definitely not. Can they hear us?
Press the button on the thing.
No. See, look, he couldn't do it in the Mini. Oh my God, he went up on the pavement.
Do you want me to do that?
No, do not do that.
But we've got to go that way.
Okay, so go over there, go right and then right again.
I reckon we could...
You're going to have to go back and forth and I'm not doing it. And people are going to think I'm driving. They'll be like, look at this idiot who can't drive.
With all the stickers on the car. Right, okay.
Do it this one here.
Okay, you reckon I can get around this one?
No, probably not. But use your indicator then. Go over left. Go left, come left.
But look at that curb sticking out to get your wheel. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good, is it, this?
Stop the front splitter.
How do I go backwards? Oh, it's this, I don't like that there.
Oh my God. And everyone's looking, thinking
that camera's
it's me
not really,
driving.
It's not good enough, is it, that camera? Look, the man...
Look, they're hooting, they know it's me, they know it's my car, and they think I'm driving.
It's like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
It wasn't a problem, really. People waited, they'd have a look at your car. Let's get out of here. The shame of it all. So I thought we'd switch over and I'd let Yianni drive because I just want to experience it from the passenger seat. We're going to go fill it up with fuel because we want to launch it, but he won't let us launch it because it's not got enough fuel in it. And we're going to play a little game. How much does it cost to fill up the Revuelto? I'm guessing £115.
So obviously I'm here, I'm driving, so you can get out. Do you know how to open a petrol tank?
Yeah.
How?
Yanni, can you open the petrol filler cap, please? That's the way, isn't it?
There.
Where is it? You look down at your crotch. Oh, there it is. Right, I'll go do it. I guess I'm paying as well, right?
Well, it'd be rude not to ask you to pay, would it? I'm getting out as well.
Why? Just to watch me spend some money?
That's it. I might even film it.
Right, so here we go. You want the dirty stuff, 95?
Super,
No,
please.
I'm paying for it. So
Put super in it.
Okay.
Don't be tight.
Damn.
Got Matt filling up my car.
Let's see. How much is it going to cost? We're going to find out. Are we going to get to the 100 mark? Oh no! So put in almost 53 litres, £86. It's a very, very small petrol tank. So you're going to be stopping quite regularly in this car. Probably going to do about 180 miles on a full tank.
A few moments later.
So for the launch of this car, we decided that maybe Yianni should do it, just because, you know, if it goes wrong, better if he's driving. We've got a bit of a problem though, we can't seem to get into launch mode. Now you have launched it before, when we were filming drag races the other day, you launched it.
I've launched it once. We've gone over 900 miles now.
So full battery, full fuel, engine's warm. Is this you practicing a launch behind this van?
Now what I usually do is open the door, and as it shuts it down.
Eventually.
Corsa, performance.
No. So this car's supposed to do 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds when you engage launch control.
Do you think it's a sign?
It's a sign.
Like when I got the
Do you know what? Do you know what this is? It's actually this.
Protecting me.
It's protecting you because in a parallel universe, we launch it into a tree. Let's go
I'm
home.
going to launch it now.
Yeah. Oh.
Hello.
Kirill,
What's happening, bro?
bro, just quickly, did you have any issues with the Revuelto launching where it wouldn't go into launch?
Put it into Corsa mode.
Yeah.
Press the flag button on the steering wheel.
Oh God, we're so stupid. Bloody hell, we're so stupid.
I was going to say, what's that flag
Are you
for?
in?
Yeah, temporary unavailable seat owner's manual.
Wait a minute.
1 second.
No.
If it's coming up with an error, you might need to turn the car off and restart.
Okay, but that's
Right,
probably
go on,
what it
cycle.
is. That's what we're so stupid. The
Don't
flag's
go
right
yet.
in front of us as well.
Don't go yet. Let's just see. Let's just
we still
cycle
need
it.
Kirill, stay here a minute.
Stay with us.
Yeah.
Stay with
I
us,
haven't gone
Kirill.
down yet, so
Stay with us,
let
mate.
me know and I'll run down.
I love how you knew that though.
Performance mode, mate. What? Oh, there we go. No.
1 second. Thrust mode, temporary
You're
unavailable
in
seat
hybrid.
owner's manual.
You're in hybrid.
Yeah, but I can't get into performance mode.
Oh.
When I'm trying to go into performance mode, it keeps throwing me out.
Have you been trying to do it a couple of times with the engine running?
Yeah.
Okay, I would turn the car off, lock it, give it 30 seconds, unlock it and try it again just to reset the brain.
One eternity later.
Should just be going past Corsa
Yeah.
Listen to this.
until ESC's off.
Say no.
Yeah.
Thrust mode possible. We got it. We got it. We got it.
Do we
Is it
really
that way,
want
yeah?
to?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, thank you, bro. Cheers, mate.
No worries, no worries.
Thanks, bro. Bye, bye, bye.
Let's do it. $2.47.
Really? Well done. Well done.
It was
and it had a bit of a blip as well.
Yeah, it was slightly downhill, but not terrible because it evened out and we started to go up.
I said to you,
Okay.
those little extra hundredths of a second, mate, going to make a difference against the SF90.
Oh, it's not clear cut, is it? If you want to see what actually happens when we race this against Tommy's SF90, if he hasn't sold it, make sure you subscribe to this channel, okay? Hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on because it's coming soon.
Can we throw a little Yiannimize on there as well, please?
Yeah, if you want to subscribe to Yiannimize, you can do that in your own time.
you can click here. You can click here.
If you click there, you can go subscribe to Yiannimize as well.
Cheers.
Do you know what? I was pretty impressed by the 0 to 60 time, but then this car has got some impressive stats. You got that 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12 made to an 8-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox and an electric motor, and that unit drives the rear wheels. Then on the front axle you've got 2 electric motors, so the combined power output is 1,015 horsepower and 1,062 newton meters of torque. Good. What's not so good though is the practicality on this car. So look at this, right? The only storage that you have really is underneath here. Oh, there it is. We have 112 litres, which isn't a lot. Also, as this is a plug-in hybrid, you need somewhere to plug in the cable. You'd think they'd put a port on the opposite side to the fuel filler cap like most hybrids, but no, it's hidden under here. So how does that work out? Well, when you're charging it, you have to dangle a cable from underneath the bonnet, and you have to go in here and you pull this latch out of here and it puts it in a slightly raised position so you can get the cable out. Actually, there's more annoying things about this car. Here's 5. Considering the price of this car, the stereo isn't that great. Definitely. Also distorts. I'm a little bit surprised to find that this car doesn't have gas struts for the engine cover. It's like something you get on an old Ford Fiesta. So I'm not going to use that. It's a blooming Lamborghini. Excuse me, can you just hold this up for me? There you go. Just need staff to do it. There we go, now I can just look at it. Obviously, a Lamborghini is owned by the Volkswagen Group, but it's still a bit annoying when you see Audi switchgear like this. Got the same in my Audi RS7. And the thing that actually makes this very car go quickly has a VW logo on it. Look, see that sticker on the accelerator pedal? Clear Volkswagen badge. I hate these sensors at the front. They're just, it's like it's got 2 horrible zips. This indentation on the door handle makes you think that it's hands-free. Maybe it is, I just can't get it to work. To open it, you think then that you're going to have to grab under there, but the actual switch to open it is much further and round underneath, and so you end up going like this. It's like, what's that all about? And that's not all. Once you get inside, well, it's quite easy to shut the door. Opening it just seems a bit wrong. You hold this like a pistol, you put your thumb on there, but then you really do have to use some strength in your forearm to start lifting it up. I've got tennis elbow and that hurts me. So then, what's my final verdict on the Lamborghini Revuelto? Should you avoid it? Should you consider it? Should you shortlist it? Or should you just go right ahead and buy it? Well, I reckon you should avoid the Revuelto. It's rubbish. Look at his face.
I reckon he should avoid leaning on my car like that. How about that?
Oopsie. No, seriously, I'm only joking. Actually, using the car for how people with Lamborghinis drive it, it actually sort of works for this kind of thing. Much better than the Aventador. And seeing as they're still quite rare, you could live with one every day and you're not going to lose money on one. Might even make a bit of profit in the short term. I reckon if you get the opportunity, go right ahead and buy the Revuelto. You made the right choice, sir. Well done.
Matt approves.
It's also very comfy to sit on.
Yup, car.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. If you want to watch some other videos, click on the windows. Click on the carwow logo for a special surprise. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.